What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel. This is just going to be your super simple guide to the Easter egg on Die Machina on Cold War Call of Duty Zombies. I have a couple other tutorials in the description, such as turning on the power, getting the Pack-a-Punch, and also the Wonder Weapon with its upgrades. This is just going to mainly be the Easter egg, but it will have the Wonder Weapon within it. So as you can see here, I'm just gaining points, and this is going to skip forward to the Pack-a-Punch. I just wanted to show the first couple of rounds, me opening that first door. The doors right here on the left or right are going to be based on your preference. So get through them, get through the other doors, and get to Pack-a-Punch. Once you unlock Pack-a-Punch, from here you're going to be looking for another Dark Ether portal. That portal is going to lead you to collect some pieces, and those are the pieces we're going to be looking for right now to put together the Ether Scope, and that'll be your first step in the Easter egg. So as you can see from here, be familiar with this whole area. It's a circle, you can get around it, but my portal just happened to be in the power room, so I'm going to make my way up to the power room, go into that Dark Ether portal just like I stated in my other tutorials. Make sure that you don't just hang around those portals because it does take a couple seconds, and as you can see, zombies are still coming and they will down you. So once you go into this, and if you're playing this with other players, it's a lot easier because one person can activate the portal, another person can already be collecting parts. As you can see here, I collected the first part, which is in the stairwell within the power room. Once you do collect these pieces, dogs are going to spawn, so make sure you are prepared for that, whether it's with a gun. In my previous videos I stated that I get the Gallo 24 shotgun. You can use a weapon or a knife, but it's a little bit more difficult because they lunge at you. Here's the second part. This is in spawn, and it's underneath the stairs, and again, more dogs will spawn. These parts are not going to be all present at the same time. It's random order, so if it's not in one spot, look in the other spot, and if it's not in that spot, look in the third spot, and then it'll go to the next one. So the third one is in the main area, the crash site area, and right on top of the plane's fuselage. Again, if it's not here, go to one of the other spots, and they come out one at a time. Every time you collect the part, the dogs are going to spawn, so just be ready to fight that. Once you've collected all those parts, you're going to make your way down underneath the Pack-a-Punch. There'll be a crafting table where you will craft the Ether Scope. This does take a couple seconds, so beware of your zombies. Take the part. Once you have collected this part, you are going to make your way up to the medical bay where sleight of hand is, and there will be a portal here where you will enter. And once you enter, you are going to be able to collect a diary off of this table. Again, make sure that you have control of your zombies and you're running around. Once you go through the Dark Ether tunnel, there will be a diary on the table. Go ahead and collect that. Go right underneath the stairs, and there will be a anomaly detected. You will hold square. The guy will present himself, and then you'll have to hand him the diary. Again, zombies are still going to be coming, so make sure you have control of that. These are in a specific order as well. The second one is if you're going to make your way through this tunnel, and it's next to the challenge computer. You're going to go over here, it'll anomaly detected, guy will appear, and you'll hand him the diary. Once you have given him that one, you're going to make your way to the power room, basically right where you crafted the Ether Scope. So that'll be your third and final one. You will have a red Megaton appear. You don't have to fight him, but he will appear, so just be aware that he is around. They are really strong, one hit. So once you've given your third diary, you will still be in the Dark Ether for a little bit, and you will be going out. After you complete that and get out, you can go to the computer, hold square, and it'll lead you to the next step of the Easter egg. At this point is when you need to make sure that you are crafting the Wonder Weapon. And like again, I have a tutorial on that, and this is going to be the one of the pieces for the fire upgrade. It's underneath this plane. You can go ahead and shoot that crate at any time, and it'll pop open. We will go into it and get it later. You have to go into the Dark Ether to get it. In order to get the Wonder Weapon, again, I have a tutorial on this, but you have to kill a yellow Megaton. Once you've killed his two half spawns, they will drop a key card. So you can see here, after I take out this final one right here, he's going to drop a key card, and we can go ahead and collect that. It'll be highlighted in yellow, so make sure you go up, you collect that, hold your activation button, and then you'll be able to move on from there, and we'll put it into a computer. Make our way into the power room, and you're going to go right, and you're going to go into the room with the nuclear bomb overhead. You will make an immediate left, As you can see, I kind of got lost a little bit. Make an immediate left, go into this computer, hold your activation button. It'll spit out another card, and then you will make your way over to the spawn area. Once you get to the spawn area in Nacht der Untoten, it's going to say DIE signal detected. You're going to walk up to this hole in the wall and put the card in there. It's going to begin a little vacuum, and this is going to collect zombie souls. This is not looking for a specific amount in one go. It's collectively. So I would start it as soon as possible, get as many souls as you can. If the round ends, which is typically what mine does, you'll just wait for the next. It'll stop. It'll cool down, and you'll have to activate it again, and then it'll collect more souls. And again, it's a collective amount. It's not all in one. I need 30 zombies all at one time. It's just a collective amount. So once you have collected enough, you will hold your activation button on that door, and it will pop open the door, and your wonder weapon will be right there. From here, I immediately start my upgrades. I'll move up the stairs here. You're going to take out a shotgun or any weapon that you have, fire one bullet at this box right here. Once you have fired your bullet at that box, you can go ahead and take your wonder weapon out and shoot that box. You need to make sure you do this step before upgrading this gun. If you upgrade the gun, I don't believe you can do it again. I could be wrong, but that's what I have seen. This little flask will go right here on the ground. You'll have to pick that up, and that'll be for your ice upgrade, and we will do that at a later point. At this point, I'm going to start working on my other ones. This is where I'm going to go into the, I'm going to get the gas upgrade. So if you go back into these stairs above Nacht, there's going to be a little opening here where you will go over and use the vacuum feature on the wonder weapon to suck the part over to yourself. If you can't suck, you just got to shoot one bullet and then do it, and then the tank will come over. Now you have the tank for that one. I'm going down here at this point to start my anomaly, to start the electric upgrade. Again, this is another one where if you have more than one player, it's a little bit easier because someone can activate while you're already outside in the crash site doing what you need to do. But I'm solo, so it's going to take me a minute. You'll see these little orange or yellow flames. You'll have to suck those up. And after you suck one up, you have to run all the way back down where you crafted the ether scope, and off to the right there's going to be a little box where you can shoot the box and it'll insert a little electrical bulb. That was the first one right outside of the tunnel. The second one that I'm going to is off to the right near where Quick Revive is. You can go ahead and absorb that light out of there, go over to this tunnel, you're going to run back under, and as you can see here, I'm coming out of the dark ether. So if you have the light into the gun and you come out of the dark ether, you can still shoot the box and it'll still work, but you cannot collect the light while out of the dark ether. So for me, I had to wait another round. So I went and did one of my other upgrades through the other anomaly. At this point, I went to this anomaly, went to the crash site where we previously shot that little box with the fire upgrade in it. I'm going to run over to this airplane, and when you go into the dark ether, the airplane is going to lift up, and you're going to be able to collect that that part for the fire upgrade. It's going to be in this little crate here. In the same dark ether, you're going to want to, I didn't do it in this gameplay, but you're going to want to immediately run over to the nuke site underground. But this is where I'm collecting that third and final light for the electrical upgrade. It's up top near the random perk machine. And again, I'm going to run back down, hit that box, and that'll be the third and final one collected for the electrical upgrade. So that one is complete. As you notice, I didn't take the upgrade right away. So here we go again. I'm going to go back into this outside anomaly. I'm going to drop off that fire stick upgrade. And again, this is underground where the nuclear bomb is in that same power room. So you're going to run over. When you get into the room with the the suspended nuclear bomb, you're going to drop down. If you go left or right, it doesn't matter. Left is where the tank is going to be for the gas upgrade right there. And that's not it. You're going to have to turn around and go to the opposite side of the room. And this is only visible in the dark ether, this little machine. You're going to hold your activation button, drop off that stick, and that's going to be done for the fire one. For the fire one, in order to collect it, I will show you in a later spot, but it's basically going to be on the back of this truck right up here. Again, I have this in a tutorial on its own. So, but now for the ice one, this little clove thing or mushroom thing hanging on the tree, you're going to want a Megaton to throw some spit at you. If this mushroom on the tree or whatever fungus on the tree is already glowing, you can drop off the flask at any time. You don't have to wait for a big guy. So once you drop off the flask, as you can see there, it's gonna drop some liquid into it, and you're gonna have to wait around a minute for it to collect. You don't need to be in a dark ether for this. Once it collects all of it, I believe I pick it up right here. You'll see it on the ground full. Yep, right there, and you will collect it, and then you are good to go on the ice upgrade for the Wonder Weapon. At this point, we're going to start getting the Easter egg ready with the upgrade. So this is where the ice upgrade is located, right here in the room with the Quick Revive. You're going to go up to this box that's going to freeze the chains off. You're going to get the canister, and you're going to go up to this little thing, and you're going to look for the blue tube. Zombies are still coming while you're doing this. As you can see right here, this is where the dog round came, and I'm going to do the gas upgrade. You can do this at any time. You don't need to have the canister to do this particular step. So just come over here. You can place the canister right there, kill the dogs right in front of it. It'll collect the gas. Again, in this video I didn't realize this, but you could do this at any time, even without the canister. As soon as you get that thing filled up, the vacuum, you can place the canister in there and it'll be ready. You'll go up, collect it, and then you'll just go ahead and head out of there. Alright, and again, now here we're going to start getting this machine ready to collect. So you can see I have the ice upgrade. I shot the blue ring right there. It's going to raise the little tube. Now I need to do this with every single upgrade. So next I'm going to go out and I'm going to grab the gas upgrade, which is right out here in the crash site. You're going to hold your button onto this thing. It's going to put a tank on top of it. Once the tank is on top of it, take a regular gun and shoot the tank. It'll explode, and at that point you can take the Wonder Weapon back out and you'll be able to collect your gas upgrade for your Wonder Weapon. You don't need to hang around for them to load it up. You can start running immediately. Once I got down, I ran back over, looked for the yellow cylinder, shot that one, and it raised it up. Next, I believe I'm going to get the electrical upgrade for this one. So you're going to head back down here underneath the Pack-a-Punch, head over here, hold your activation button, and it'll give you the upgrade for the electrical upgrade. By the way, the electrical upgrade is the best upgrade for the boss fight. I don't know if it's the best for the gun, but the best for the boss fight, just to keep it in mind. So I came back over here to the yellow tube, fired on the yellow tube until it raised up, and then I am heading to the fourth and final one to get the fire upgrade. Again, it's on the back of this truck bed in the pond area. It'll give you the fire upgrade. Once you've got that, you're going to head back down to that same area, go to the final tube right here and fire on that one. It'll raise it up. At that point, it's going to open this little red box up on top of the stairs, and it's going to give you a little quote line, and then you head right down. There's going to be an anomaly right here in this little passageway. Go ahead and enter that. Once you have entered that, you're going to enter into a cutscene. Now this cutscene for me, it's been inconsistent. So the first one that I did, this one that I'm recording, I could just stand there and watch the entire clip. Zombies didn't come after me. But I have had games where I have entered this and zombies did still chase me. So just be cognizant of that. If they start coming after you, just keep moving around. You don't need to be standing there. But as you can see, I was just standing here. I was able to watch the entire thing and listen to it. So I would turn on your subtitles if you really want to hear what's going on, so you can read it if you happen to run away. But they're talking about a part that goes in there. Once they finish, you'll come out of the dark ether and there will be a wrench on the ground. Once you come out and you grab the wrench, you will be able to head over to the spawn location and there will be a tank. I would make sure that you have some type of explosive, Semtex, fragmentation grenade, C4. C4 and Semtex seem to work the best because you want to aim it right on the tank. So whatever you can craft or pick up and keep during that whole time, it'll help out. So go ahead and grab one of those. Once you have crafted whatever it is that you want to have, or if you already have it in your inventory, go over to the back side of the tank, hold your activation button, and you're going to use the wrench. You have to do this 3 times. Once you have done it for your 3rd time, there is going to be a zombie that is going to be in the turret of the tank. So once you do it the 3rd time, as you can see, I look up, there's a zombie there. You just have to kill him real quick. So kill that zombie, and then this is where you're going to throw your grenade or your C4 on top of the tank. Once you've thrown it on and it's exploded, just keep a listen. You're trying to get the tank to fire itself. So you'll explode it, it'll go boom, and then boom again. And once you've done that, you're going to make your way back to the crash site on the back side of this fuselage, and there will be a gold ball. When you get near the gold ball, a bunch of dogs and zombies are going to start spawning in. And if you have the gold ball in the decontamination agent, you're not going to be able to shoot your gun. But you can put it down and shoot to protect yourself, and then pick it back up. That's okay. It doesn't start over or anything. So I hate the dogs in this map, so I just go ahead and kill all of them to make it easier. And once I finish that, I go ahead and just pick the decontamination agent back up and make my way back to that little red box that we were just previously at, where we got the wrench. So make your way back. Once you put it inside the box, you're going to get a little quote, and then it's going to ask for a subject. That subject is going to be a megaton, but the split halves. So get a megaton. Split them up, and if you've kept one from previous rounds, because the rounds will continue to go even if you don't kill him, so get the megatons, split them. Once you've split them, they will both need to be sucked up into this tube. I have seen in other maps that people use the stun grenades to stun the split megatons underneath the tank. You can suck them both up at one time, just however you manage to get both of them into that tank. You can one at a time or 2 at a time, doesn't matter. Once they go into the tank, you are going to be able to go up to that same computer in that room and begin the next step of the process. And it will go into a cutscene. This is going to go into a lockdown and lock you inside. It's going to play a little clip showing him merging together and then breaking out of this tube. Again, I didn't have any zombies in this area, but it might be a little bit inconsistent, so just make sure you're looking around. Immediately following this, you're going to have a bunch of dogs and megatons spawning. Also, this is basically the end of the Easter egg, and you're going to be preparing for the boss fight. So right after this, I make my way out to the crash site where I can just where I can keep zombies in going in a train, and then collecting money for whatever parts that I'm going to need. All of your perks, your armor, Pack-a-Punch, monkey bombs if you want to craft those, getting your specialty up. So that's just you getting ready. But again, right after these doors open, there's going to be a bunch of things spawning in. So I get out of these tight quarters and I make my way outside, killing all the dogs in the way. Again, if you go into this area where Pack-a-Punch is, it's going to be really dark. It will not start the boss fight. If you go in here, you'll hear him talking, but that's about it. So if you wanted to go in here to pack, if you wanted to go in here just to run around, that's fine. It's going to be dark, and as you can see, I had a whole bunch of stuff going on here. So just make your way out the other door and go outside. It'll be a lot easier for you. But again, at this point, all you're going to be doing is collecting more money in order to get your perks and everything that you're going to need. When you're ready, you're going to make your way under Knocked, and there's going to be an anomaly in there, and you're going to go in there, activate it, and you're going to have to look for another anomaly detected. It's over here in this corner, and it's going to lead into a cutscene. Now again, some games that I've had, this was a legit cutscene, and I didn't have any zombies. But there have been other cutscenes where I have had zombies coming at me, and he does talk for a little while. So if you have zombies, just make sure you move around. Now, after you get out of this dark ether, he's going to drop a photograph. If you collect that photograph, you are going into the boss fight. So if you're not ready, don't collect that photograph. So just keep walking around, collect money. But the minute you touch that you collect that photograph, you're going into the boss fight. Now, once you're in the boss fight, you're going to have a couple, about 30 seconds. You'll have 30 seconds to pack again if you'd like, get re-up your armor, finish getting that, and then really just start setting up. Like I said before, the electrical wonder weapon is the best option here. Your priorities in here are to protect yourself. You have to protect the big guy, but he can take a ton of damage. His health bar really doesn't move too much. You are the priority, and I would prioritize yourself with killing dogs and then the yellow megaton split guys, because those guys are going to drop you ammo, and that's what you're going to need in your electrical upgrade gun. So zombies are okay, like take them out, yeah. You're going to get the red megaton guys. Those are your strongest ones, and yes, you want to take them out, but if you're in a pickle, you need to kill the yellow zombies. As you can see here, the yellow megaton split, I kill him real easily with this gun, and immediately I pick up ammo, and I'm back at max ammo. And as you can see, he's taking a lot of damage. Now the red megaton guy, he is a lot harder to kill, so I don't, try and battle him right there. But I saw two yellow megaton guys, and I went after them. And then I, killed him eventually, and I ran over, picked up all his ammo, and now I got a max ammo again. Again, I do not stand around the guy that you're trying to protect. You will die. There's just so many collective zombies. Just keep moving around. Eventually, make your way back to the guy you're trying to protect, and you can easily help him out. If you have a pause second where there's only a couple zombies, you can take out your shotgun or whatever other gun you're using. Then once he's done with the first location, he's going to go to the second location. There's 3 sections total, so it's really not that much. Once he begins on the second one, you're going to have more zombies and dogs spawning in. Again, do not go into the little crevice where he is doing that computer. You'll get trapped, and it will just be a nightmare in there with the amount of zombies. So I just continued to move around on this little upper deck here so I could look down. And as soon as I saw a red megaton guy, I backed off. And he had yellow megatons near him, so I just went after him. If you start getting the red indicators behind you, just do a quick spin around and shoot whatever's behind you. That's why I said look for dogs first. As you can see, I just picked up more ammo from those yellow megatons. They drop it every time, so if you see them, try and kill them. They'll give you the ammo you need, and then work on everything else after that. You notice that I don't go down there really. If you go down there, you will be trapped. I'm telling you right now. So. And right at this point, I'm protecting him because no one was really hitting me. They were just coming after me, so I am protecting him. But it's going to start getting a little hectic here again in a second with some more yellow megaton and another red megaton. So just keep, and you can see his health is still pretty much full. Anywhere that I do kill megatons, though, you need to make sure that you go and collect that ammo. At this point, he's going to go to his third location. I'm just going to re-up my armor, and then I'm running back. So he can be left alone. I immediately saw him in the third location, and he was starting to be attacked by a red megaton, so that was something I wanted to take care of. I don't know how much damage they do to him. So now, as you can see, I killed a whole bunch of people down there in the low area, but I'm trying to stay away from there because I don't want to get trapped. At this point, I threw a monkey just to be safe. As you can see, I'm starting to run a little bit low on ammo, but there's some more yellow megatons. I killed them immediately, and I got a full ammo. And then they just kept coming at me. So, again, prioritize these zombies. Don't really go after the regular zombies if there's other ones in front of you. Because these yellow megatons are easy to kill with that lightning upgrade, and they just give you more ammo. As you can see, I came back down here to get all the drops, and I just kept replenishing all my ammo. Just finishing off and polishing here. Once a little like nuke will go off and white screen you, this point you are done with this boss fight. You're just waiting to be exited from this area. At this point, you're going to have to escape up to the courtyard area where Quick Revive is, and there's going to be lightning basically coming down. Don't get hit by the lightning. It'll one-shot you. You'll die. Zombies are going to be coming out of every door and window. It's really not too difficult because the lightning doesn't move. You just have to pick the right path. So I exit here. I noticed that there was lightning on my left, so I couldn't go that way, so I had to fight through, go right. I had to jump across here, make my way out all the way up, and again, just look for the lightning. It's fairly simple, and get a bearing, run around it. You're going to make your way all the way through here. If you can't go that way, go around. You got to get all the way to this area where the helicopter is going to come down. You got to defend it for like a couple seconds and then be ready to just get on the helicopter and go. I didn't notice my activation button, but then finally I got on and I was able to escape. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, please leave comments down below. Make sure if you like this video, like, subscribe, Let me know what you guys think, and yeah, get after it out there. Again, it's not too difficult, just a couple little steps, and yeah, hope you guys have a good one. Later.